Hey, what's up, everybody? We're doing this all in one take. It's not like we did two takes before
Nope.
this.
One take, baby.
Welcome to this Aftershock Corner Extra, where titled NXT Takeover in Your House 2021 Predictions. I'm Owen the Birdman Finch, and I'm here with
Chris.
When I'll be doing this, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Our intros are never good. It's always terrible.
Never, ever good. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time since we've done a video in person together. It's usually on Discord, Skype, or Google.
Well, it's been a long time since we did a video in general.
Yeah. Well, since you have, anyways.
Yeah,
because James and I have
I've been on since a few months.
I think January.
It's been a long time.
It was right before NXT Takeover Vengeance Day. Got it right that time.
I tend to go on long hiatuses.
Yeah.
And we tend to not do the show ever. So
yeah. I tend to I've been going on long hiatuses too. So we're gonna make an announcement about that. We're gonna change the format of the channel. So because I feel like doing the show once a week isn't working anymore. So
no, it doesn't make us productive at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, when we do like reviews, it's just too time consuming. It's too long.
Yeah.
To fucking get everything in there.
I think we're gonna try to make the rundown more like a talking podcast, and then maybe just have these Aftershock Corner extras where we just do the predictions or reviews or something. So
keep it simple.
Yeah.
Don't need to.
But anyhow, we're gonna
complicate it.
We haven't talked. We haven't talked about NXT in forever. At least I haven't, anyways. Yeah. I pretty much haven't talked about NXT in a year. I think the last thing we talked about, we did predictions for Vengeance Day, but we never covered it. So
yeah.
If things had gone to plan, we would have done a video covering that and stuff. But we're just gonna do the predictions.
In short, just a quick summary. It's been really good. Now they're focusing on themselves, just like AEW's not really focusing on themselves. Yeah, I mean, if you watch AEW, you know they don't focus on themselves ever. But NXT's been focusing on themselves, which is better because they can produce better long-term storylines instead of rushing to conclusions.
Yeah, I wish they would have moved though. Doing that Cole O'Reilly feud, because I feel
that they need a bigger spotlight than just shoehorned onto a pay-per-view randomly.
Yeah,
and they don't feud ever again. But they're in a match tonight on NXT Takeover in Your House.
We'll talk about, but that feud's probably gonna get rekindled tonight.
I could see that happening, but at the same time, I felt like they had one match.
Yeah. Whereas
Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano got 4.
Yeah.
So I felt like those went back to back to back.
They did get. I forgot about that crappy cinematic match. I forget what it was called. What was it called? One Final Beat.
One Final Beat.
I forgot about
the Performance Center.
Yeah.
That was before the pandemic too.
No, it was during the pandemic.
It was during the pandemic.
That's why they had to have it.
Yeah, they moved they moved to the PC right after that.
Yeah.
Right around there. Or WWE did. In general.
But anyhow, we'll talk about that another time. Let's go over the card. We'll go over how they got there and all that type of stuff.
All that fun stuff.
I think I remember it more because you watch NXT weekly.
Yeah.
Everyone will be proud of me. In the span of a week, I watched NXT all the way up for I'll say actually a week and a half because it wasn't exactly a week. I watched NXT from Vengeance Day all the way up to now. So
it's good programming.
Yeah. It's
really compelling to watch.
Wouldn't recommend it doing it that way though.
No, God no. You'll fry your brain out.
Yeah. But I had
too much wrestling content.
I didn't have a choice though.
You wanted to pack it all in because you were coming over my house today, but if you weren't coming over, you probably would have taken your time watching it. Okay, so the first match, it's a winner-takes-all 6-man tag match for the NXT North American and Tag Team Championships. That's new to me.
You must have missed NXT this week then.
I must have missed it this week. Actually, I did miss it this week.
Yeah.
It's Bronson Reed and MSK, the former Rascals,
yep, versus
Legado del Fantasma. Who do you got?
So yeah, this is set up because when Bronson Reed won the belt from Johnny Gargano in the cage match, pretty much Santos Escobar challenged him to, basically said he was coming after his title, and Legado del Fantasma and MSK had pretty much been feuding since the Dusty Tag, and Bronson Reed helped them retain the titles against them. Yep. So they decided to do this match, which I'm actually fine with because it gets all the titles on the show. Because literally, I was even thinking when I was on the Golem show, wait, there's no tag title or North American title match.
Yeah, so they just kind of sandwiched it all into one match.
Yeah, which I'm happy about because I'm gonna pick the faces because Bronson Reed just won the North American title.
Same thing with me. I'm picking Bronson and MSK. I just think it's too soon, and I think that this is like for the the secondary championship for the North American Championship and the NXT Tag Team Championships. I think they put them on the right people to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're both like great tag. This is going to be a great match.
And I have is they won the titles via vacancy, which is kind of weird to me because Danny Burch got hurt.
Yeah,
I don't know why they didn't just do the Freebird where it had Pete Dunne and only Lorcan be the tag champs.
They do that literally with everything else.
Yeah, and then they just decided, nah, not this time. But yeah, I pick an MSK and Bronson Reed to retain their titles.
Yeah, I think it's just too soon to take the titles off of them.
Yeah.
In a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship, you have Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon.
This was set up, obviously, because Raquel Gonzalez destroyed Shotzi Blackheart, and obviously because Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart are friends, she's fighting for her honor. Not much of a setup.
Not much of a setup. Raquel's going to win. They made it way too obvious.
Yeah. Especially since Ember Moon later out this week.
Again, it's another thing. It's NXT in general, since its inception, has liked to do long-term champions.
Yes. Very
long-term champions. And this is the type of person that WWE likes.
Yeah.
In terms of champion. Big, physical, strong. And she just fits everything that WWE likes for a champion to be. And to boot, she's not the the bland bodyguard that she was a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah, over a year ago.
She's turned to be a great champion so far, so I'm going to pick Raquel.
They noticed, too, by the way, on TV, they've been slowly setting up the breakup of Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez.
I think they've been like iffy with that, too.
Yeah.
Because they laid it on heavy in the beginning when she first won.
Yeah.
And then they kind of slowed down a little bit, and it's kind of like minuscule at this point, but I feel like it's, I'd probably give it another month or so before I'd give it towards like the SummerSlam NXT before they have their match.
If they have a SummerSlam NXT takeover.
They probably would though. It's like the first crowd for them. That's not half and half. Since WWE is going on tour next month.
Yes.
Fucking exciting. In a nothing match, you have Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of having the match.
It's just a filler on the card, basically.
They'll probably have a killer of a match.
Probably good, but I think Mercedes is gonna win.
I think the opposite. I think Xia Li is gonna win because they'd be really pushing this character.
Yeah,
especially.
It could be due to shady circumstances too.
So get like that mist or whatever spat in her face and she'll fall on the floor like King Carter did, all that type of stuff.
It's just like I've been tuning in. I've been watching it weekly.
Yeah.
But hockey playoffs have been on, so I've been for the Bruins that just ended. But so I've been watching that instead and kind of tuning in. So I've really seen this character that much. Plus, I was watching NXT over AEW when this character was debuted, so I really didn't. Yeah. I really haven't followed it all.
You mean the opposite, right?
Yeah, I was watching AEW.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday. On TNT, not USA Network.
Yeah.
But so this is like my first.
Xia Li's winning though.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this match I'm pretty excited for. A ladder match for the vacant $1 million championship. Yes, the freaking $1 million championship is back, and if it's perfectly in the storyline, it's Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight, the former Eli Drake.
I still can't believe. I never thought Eli Drake would sign with WWE. I guess, it fits him.
Considering the fact that he was a nothing character in his first stint.
Yes.
It was very forgetful.
Yeah.
I think it was right before they went, definitely before they went to the network. So he was a part of those, the dark era where they didn't use, the network wasn't a thing yet, and they weren't on TV yet.
Yep. And then, he's back in WWE. Which I'm actually happy about. One, he's out of NWA, and with where it's just my opinion, with where NWA's at, he's way too talented to be there. Right now.
Exactly. They don't like talent.
I think his I'm guessing his contract was probably too much money too.
Look what company he signed with. Yeah. Fucking Megabucks McGee there.
Yep.
Up in Connecticut.
This is set up because Ted DiBiase's been making Cameron Grimes
although it wasn't last week or the week before, it looked like they were going to line together.
Yep.
Cameron Grimes and Ted DiBiase. So
I think
he's playing the fence here a little bit.
I do got to ask you, What was your favorite segment though of Cameron Grimes since he's had? Because we haven't talked about this gimmick. What's your favorite segment of this gimmick?
I like the ones with Ted. Yeah. I think those ones are really, really, really good.
I love the one where he tried to get like people to dribble the basketball like Ted DiBiase, and he kept screwing it up.
Yeah. They kept winning.
Yeah.
The whole point was Ted would kick it away at 10, so kick it away at 9, so you wouldn't win.
And he like didn't watch the whole video at first, and then the second time, I think he went to a woman who I think is the person that's in Hit Row right now. I think it's the same person.
Yeah, I think it's her. Yeah, I know you did.
And she double legged it all. I could tell I don't watch basketball if you can tell. So, and then I obviously love the ones with Ted. If I had to say the ones with Ted I like the best, I love the auction that they did together.
Oh, yeah.
The auction I loved.
That was really good.
When he bought when he tried to go to the club and DiBiase bought the whole place and he couldn't go in.
It's just all these segments are just so good.
I don't know if you watch the exclusives, but
no, I don't watch the exclusives.
On the exclusives, after DiBiase cost him his match, he was upset and everyone kept telling him, "Did you see Ted DiBiase?" And they're like this part. August Gray was one of the people that came up and said, "I know, did you see Ted DiBiase?" And August was like, "No, I saw you just lost to Jake Atlas." And he just sucker punched August Gray.
That's when he the music distracted him.
Yeah.
And then Ted came out and he came back, turned back around, went right back into the limo and left.
I like LA Knight's inclusion into this.
And the thing is too, it makes sense for Ted to manage one of these guys.
Yeah.
Because of course the money connection with Cameron Grimes.
Yeah.
And LA Knight just seems like a guy that he could that could be a manager of his, even though he doesn't really need a manager or a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
It would just add to him a little bit more.
I'm picking Cameron Grimes.
I'm picking Grimes too. I think Cameron Grimes wins with help from Ted DiBiase and he becomes his manager.
Yep. Plus, it makes sense anyway, so the gimmick fits him to have the title.
Yeah, because he's a millionaire now or whatever. So
that's real life too. He's actually a millionaire.
He's a stock man. Played the stocks.
Listen to the theme song. It's a great theme. I listen to it 20 times a day. I do gotta ask though. Is this gonna be like Brian Cage with the is he gonna defend the title ever?
That's a good question. Is it gonna be like an open challenge type of thing?
Or is it just gonna hold it like Brian Cage?
Or is it gonna hold up like Brian Cage and never defend it?
Yeah.
Because the FTW title's pretty useless.
Remember when Tony Khan said on the AEW After All Out they were gonna do something with it, and then nothing.
The AEW After All Out is gonna say he said that we gotta do something with it. Yeah, right. By do something means carry it out every week on TV to show that the title is still there. I mean, I think they've tried to cheat with it more than he's defended it.
They've tried to what?
They've tried to cheat to matches more with the title than he's defended it.
Yep.
Which has been twice, and I think they tried to cheat 10 times with it, and it never works. Well, now that Brian Cage is done face, but anyways, he's not going to use it. So, now, Fatal 5-Way for the NXT Championship. You got Karrion Kross versus Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano versus Pete Dunne.
I mean, this was set up because they had a triple threat with everyone that's not the champion, except Adam Cole. But Adam Cole ruined the triple threat and it turned into a Fatal 5-Way match. I think Karrion Kross retains his championship. I think it's too soon to take the belt off him.
It's you've literally just got
the only one I could see winning is Adam Cole, just so Kyle O'Reilly can take the title off him.
Yeah, I could see I could see Karrion Kross, Kyle O'Reilly, or Adam Cole winning this match. Gargano's definitely not going to win. No. And Pete Dunne, it would be a shock if Pete Dunne or Kyle O'Reilly or Pete Dunne or Johnny Gargano won.
Yep.
But I'm going to go with Karrion Kross too.
Yeah.
It's just too soon, and I think
Gargano's taking that L.
Yeah. Or Pete Dunne. Because he's kind of an irrelevant member of the group, NXT right now. Came in hot, and it's just they haven't done anything with him. And this is probably since the feud with Finn Balor ended.
Yep.
They haven't really done anything with him.
Do you remember he pinned Finn Balor and he didn't get a title match or anything right after that?
Just didn't get a title match at all. They just fucking shoehorned it back down to the bottom of the card.
See ya.
And but yeah, Karrion Kross is gonna win. I think Kyle O'Reilly is gonna be the one to dethrone him if he does win it at some point. It would make sense, like you said, to give it to have Cole beat Cross, and then have O'Reilly beat Cole. That makes a ton of sense too.
Because it's
either way, one of these three is going to have the championship.
Yep.
The other two, not. I don't. Gargano and Dunn would be a complete shocker.
So I gotta tell you a funny story, by the way. So they have the press conference, as you see. We're not watching it because I already watched it today.
Yeah.
And a journalist. This is all the journalists that send questions over. And they answer like in kayfabe. I think the questions are legit, but they're in character when they answer the questions. But somebody screwed up. I forget who it was. I should have wrote it down. And said, you could possibly make history this Sunday by being one of the only people to become a 3-time NXT champion. I was like, wait. Like, the only person being an 3-time NXT champion after In Your House. And I'm like, wait. It's only 1-time NXT. He'd only be a 2-time NXT champion. Like, that person didn't do their research.
No, they didn't. Just giving him 2 more reigns before you even had it.
Like, did he forget about it? Like,
he had to have.
Maybe, like, he thought, like, he lost the belt, won the belt, but when would he have even, like...
It's not. It wouldn't make any sense because he's only a 1-time champion.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. We're done with the video.
We're done? That was the predictions?
Yeah, that's predictions. I don't even know how long this video is. Oh, it's 16
minutes and 20 seconds? Perfect.
No plugs. It's all in the description. Chris has had me change my ways. I'm not going to say them.
Yeah, just look.
People. Yeah.
Just
look, click.
Look, click, follow.
Yeah, don't just click, by the way. Make sure you actually, like, do the things you're meant to do on the thing you click. So if it's a YouTube, it's a subscribe. If it's a Instagram,
and click the notification bell to get all the notifications. There's 3 levels. There's none. Sometimes I forget, and then all. Make sure you click all.
Yeah, all of them.
All. Because that's how you get it. That's how you get our content.
I have to get up now and stop this, but I'm too freaking lazy right now. But I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
This is a terrible video, but I'm still uploading it.